video error. What? Oh, it's right there. Oh, no, look at it. Oh, it's like Tyrannosaurus. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Why am I doing this? Don't be behind it, guys. Don't be behind it. Don't be behind it. Don't be behind it. Come on, let me exit. Oh, hi. Fuck. I don't want to move. I'm not moving. Oh, I saw ya, but I didn't move. I did it. What? Wait. Who's that? I don't know. Who knows? The fucking story in this game is all over the place. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why am I in a house?
Hey, kids!
I hear kitchen stuff. I think that means Chica's in the kitchen with Dinah. She's making the cake. She's making cupcakes. What the fuck? Don't you be doing that shit, bitch?
I'm so glad I don't piss off the FNAF. I don't play FNAF that much, so I don't have to worry about me doing anything stupid, which I'm glad. Turn for what?
Welcome to Cars Explained. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Doc Hudson's life and legacy. He was built in 1951 and soon was one of the most famous race cars in history. He still holds the record for the most wins in a single season and was first to perform one of the most amazing stunts in racing history. With the help of his trainer Smokey, Doc won his first Piston Cup in 1951. The year after that, he won his second Piston Cup, and in 1953, he won his third Cup. Before Doc realized what was happening, he became obsessed with winning the Piston Cup, and soon it was the only thing he could think about. However, it all changed for Doc when he was involved in a terrible crash during the final lap of the 1954 Piston Cup Championship race.
After such a devastating crash, we can only hope that this race today wasn't his last.
Hudson was quickly rushed to a nearby hospital for repairs. His doctor told him that there was no way he will ever be able to race again. Doc did not wish to accept that. He promised himself that he would find a way. If they wouldn't fix it, he was determined to fix himself. He had to get back to racing. It was all he knew. He soon found out he could teach himself about other things, like how cars worked and how to repair them. It took a long time, almost a whole year, but by the next racing season, he was completely prepared and ready to race again. But when he returned to the racetrack, expecting a big welcome, he got the cold fender. "Sorry, kid," said his sponsor, "but you're history." They had already hired a new model, a hot-shot rookie race car. Even though Doc knew deep in his carburetor he had more racing left in him, he never got a chance to show everyone. But there was nothing he could do. His racing days were over. Some theories suggest that Smokey, Doc's former crew chief, fired him.
Son of a gun didn't talk to me for 50 years.
Not sure where to go, Doc decided to head back to the place where he had come from, a city that he could blend in and put his racing days behind him. But Doc soon found out he was wrong. At a stoplight, a hot rod pulled up next to him and challenged him to a race. Doc politely declined. The next day, when Hudson stopped for some fuel, a station wagon approached him looking concerned. She said she was sorry to hear about his crash and asked if there's anything she could do to help. Doc said he was fine. Hud couldn't get a moment's peace. At the car wash, a truck asked for a picture with him. Doc told him now was not such a good time. Enough was enough. Hudson was getting tired of the constant reminders of his racing life, which had been so cruelly taken away from him. So he got a new paint job and removed his decals and even took off his racing tires so that he would blend in. But that didn't work either. At a drive-in theater, a car asked for his autograph. That was it for Hudson. He couldn't race. He certainly didn't want to be reminded of it. He needed a place where no one had ever heard of him. Doc decided to take a ride on Route 66. There was so much to see: mountains, cacti.
Wait, Hudson's were not made in. Wait a minute.
Even better, every time he stopped to fill up his gas tank or check into a hotel for the night, nobody recognized him.
Wait, I don't think Hudson Hornets were built in Detroit. Nash Hudson merged to turn to AMC. Let me think here. Hudson Hornet.
According to Wikipedia, Hudson Hornet is a full-sized automobile that was manufactured by Hudson Motor Car Company of Detroit, Michigan from 1951 until 1954, when Nash Kelvinator and Hudson merged.
Nash Metropolitan. Nash Metropolitan.
According to Wikipedia, the Nash Metropolitan is an American automobile that was assembled in England and marketed from 1953 to 1961. It conforms to two classes of vehicle: economy car and subcompact car.
Okay. I was just curious because I didn't know. I thought Detroit. I thought because AMC. No wait, AMC office was in Michigan. Okay, but their car company was in Wisconsin, where they made the Pacer and the Gremlin. Okay.
A couple of miles outside of a small town he had never heard of, Hudson spotted a broken down car at the side of the road. Doc offered to help. The car introduced himself as Philip. He explained to Doc his engine was having trouble starting. Doc listened carefully. Luckily, he knew a quick fix. Within moments, Philip's engine was purring again. Philip thanked Doc for his help and went on his way. Doc smiled. Helping Philip made him feel good, but he still didn't know what to do or where to go next. Then he noticed a billboard in front of him that said, "Need direction?" Doc kept driving, and eventually he came to a billboard that said, "We can jumpstart your career. Become a doctor of internal combustion." That was the answer he had been looking for. Hudson took the next left and got in line to register. And that's just how it happened. Hudson studied hard and graduated at the top of his class. Then he moved to a little town called Radiator Springs and set up shop there. Cars came from far and wide to be tested by Doc Hudson. He was the hardest working doctor of internal combustion around. The fabulous Hudson Hornets racing days may have been over, but Doc felt like a champion just the same. As times changed and Radiator Springs was bypassed by Interstate 40, Doc stayed on. Even when the population dwindled to a major dozen or so residents, he was respected, well loved, and served not only as the town's doctor, but as his judge. However, nobody in the town had any idea of his past as a racer. He was just an ordinary Hudson Hornet to them. He was finally able to leave his past behind him, or so he thought. Upon meeting hotshot rookie race car Lightning McQueen after he got arrested for destroying the town's main street by accident, Doc saw far too much of the past he had left behind. His one token attempt to explain a controlled skid to Lightning was met with misunderstanding.
If you're going hard enough left, you'll find yourself turning right. Oh, right. That makes perfect sense. Turn right to go left. Yes. Thank you. Or should I say no thank you? Because in opposite world, maybe that really means thank you.
He made Doc bitter about the young hot rod who seemed to only care about himself. He was less than happy when an amazed McQueen discovered the past and asked,
How could a car like you quit at the top of your game?
Doc admitted that he did not quit, but was forced into retirement after his crash by the rise of young racers. After McQueen finished fixing Radiator Springs Road that he damaged when he arrived in town as part of Doc's court ruling, McQueen decided to stay in town for a while, but Doc was unable to bear having him around any longer and called the News Press, prompting McQueen to immediately leave for the Piston Cup Championship. After McQueen finished fixing Radiator Springs Road that he damaged when he arrived in town as part of Doc's court ruling, McQueen decided to stay in town for a while, but Doc was unable to bear having him. Him around any longer and called the News Press, prompting McQueen to immediately leave for the Piston Cup Championship race in California.
Hey, are you Doc Hudson?
Yeah.
Thanks for the call. You're calling him?
It's best for everyone, Sally.
Best for everyone? Or best for you?
But seeing how disheartened that everyone was by the unplanned departure, Doc realized that Lightning had become more important to them than he thought. His racing days are known to the town by now, and he took back his number 51 in racing colors to become McQueen's pit crew chief. Nearly the entire town traveled to California as a part of McQueen's pit crew. At the race, the commentators recognized his presence on the cameras, and Doc finally received a long overdue acknowledgement for his return.
Oh, look, man, it's the Hudson Hornet. Whoa, that man acts racing. Don't make sledding.
During the final lap of the race, McQueen used an old trick he learned from Doc, which immediately put a smile on Doc's face and showed he had truly learned something from him to take the lead. When McQueen chose to help an injured Strip Weathers and finish his last race instead of winning the Piston Cup, he expressed how proud he was of Lightning. Doc kept his racing colors and became a trainer and a mentor, as well as a friend to the young McQueen. When a racing museum opened in Radiator Springs, one entire wing was devoted to his racing career.
Wow, unbelievable. That man wins single season.
He's the real deal, Junior. That's a Hornet was my inspiration.
Together, McQueen and Doc won 4 Piston Cups. Doc passed away in 2009. The circumstances of how he died are unknown. In 2011, the Piston Cup was renamed in his honor.
Wow.
With the clinic being converted into a museum that displayed trophies and mementos from his career. In 2017, Lightning McQueen is overcome by a new generation of racers and learns what Doc Hudson felt as he mentors Cruz Ramirez, similar to how Doc mentored him. McQueen ends up adopting Doc's old racing colors and painted the fabulous Lightning McQueen on himself in honor of Doc. McQueen's bumper also reads, "For Doc Hudson." Cruz Ramirez started a racing career of her own and took on Doc's number 51 as a second tribute. Thanks so much for watching, and if you are a huge fan of Doc Hudson like I am,
I mean, I'd like to have a Hudson Hornet, but that's gonna be impossible to happen. All right, come on. If I could afford a Hudson Hornet, I'd buy one, but I don't know. I can't drive, so it doesn't really matter. It's only 9 o'clock right now, guys, and it's still cold out, but not that bad. That's what I did. An hour 5. So yeah, back in a minute, guys.
Center of the lower 48.
I mean, I'm staying on, guys.
Closes. All are more than welcome to come meet here in the middle. It's no secret.
In the middle. Look at this. Still 8 degrees outside, guys. Still 8.
Between red and blue, between serving.
Guys, Spears here, and welcome back to episode of GTA 5. And you guys know what time it is. Today we're checking out the DLC that just came out. I've been trying to get into GTA Online for the past hour, and it keeps kicking me out for some reason. No thanks, Lester. I'm great, thanks. But we're going to be liquidating today. I don't remember buying this ever. But apparently this is... Yeah, I don't. Oh wait, do I remember buying this? I don't. But I'll tell you what we are buying today. Let's see if I can find it. I don't know what will you go to. Probably the war stock, right? But yeah, DeLorean. I don't even. What the fuck is? What is that? That's a tank. Oh my god! Look, is that made out of carbon fiber? That probably weighs like 3 pounds. Holy shit! Oh my. What is that? Okay. As a lot of you guys know, I don't read anything about DLCs, and I'm surprised. Oh, I remember buying this. It's the Tesla kind of. It's not a Tesla. It's an electric car. Okay. It's electric. You hear that?
It's a Tesla.
Because there's nothing there. It's just electric. So like I said, we're gonna be liquidating today because my credit card company ain't having any of my shit. I'll tell you that right now. They don't want me buying any more. Oh, great. We have $50,000. That's scary. I might have to buy some, actually.
I haven't bought one card yet.
You guys might know or might not know this.
I haven't bought one card yet, and I've been playing GTA for almost a year now.
To the griddle.
You've seen a San Diego chef, right? Yeah. Have you ever seen a San Diego football player? Not a good one.
Connor Knighton searches for one humongous fungus. Tracy Smith talks with former TV zombie slayer Stephen Young. David Pogue explains
Seema.
the NFL will bring us tonight.
What the heck are you doing?
Stories from
You have something else to do besides piss me off, huh?
humor from Jim Gaffigan
Hey, you have no right to be up there. You have no right to be up there.
on this Super Bowl Sunday, February 7th, 2020.
You have no right to be up there, sleep
We'll
boy.
be back in a moment.
You have no right to be up there. You screw my computer, I'll probably kick your butt. Silly cat. I don't watch this shit. Marvel's Sunday?
Hello, Community Credit Union wants to make you smile by giving you 1% cash back, up to $300 on your next auto loan.
Someone in the middle. There's nothing out there except snow. Even you know that. There's nothing out there. The cat did this. Actual computer. This was actually computer being in bigger trouble. This was a old typewriter, and you'd be in bigger trouble than that. Oh, my baby boy. Wanna look outside? There you go. You can look outside. There. Look out this window. There. Look outside this window. I was a dental. We take you in the morning. We fuck you. I was a dental. The cat had the wrong button. I lost all the footage. I'll be pissed. The cat. Well, an hour 20. Yeah. YouTube. It always pops out.
Hello, Cars fans. We all know how Lightning McQueen arrived in Radiator Springs, but most of us don't know how all the other cars got there.
You know, Flo got there.
That's what I'm going to be covering in this video. Luigi used to work as Uncle Topolino's tire shop in Italy. In his free time, he liked to watch Ferrari races. It was 1959 when Luigi was driving home and he accidentally rolled over a bottle that caused his tire to blow out. Guido saw what happened and offered to help. As Guido was changing Luigi's tire, he told me that he's always dreamed of doing a pit stop for a Ferrari in a real race one day, and he is currently reading Tire Changing for the Soul and 4 Tires with 1 Goal. The two of them immediately became best friends. Luigi's uncle Topolino offered Guido a job at his tire shop, so Guido worked there for 1 year with Luigi, and eventually the two of them wanted to have their own business in the USA, so they decided to set sail in search of the American dream. Guido sold his garage to pay for the trip. On the boat ride, Guido was stacking life preservers that gave Luigi an idea. When they got to dry land, they set out on a road trip on Route 66. The first town they stopped in was Mufflerville. They rented a small garage and set up shop there and called it the Tire Hut. Immediately set to work on building the Tower of Tires to replicate the Leaning Tower of Pisa, but unfortunately it fell over. The chief of the fire department was worried that the tower was too much of a safety hazard, so he told Luigi and Guido that they could have their tire shop, but no tower. The friends decided to leave Mufflerville and find a new place. Eventually, they arrived in Radiator Springs. The first cars they met there was Doc and Lizzie. Doc offered them an abandoned house to set up shop. Guido said that they needed to rename their business because the new building was too big to be called Tire Hut. So Luigi named it Casa della Tires, which translates to House of Tires. After months of hard work cleaning up the old building and English lessons, they were ready to build their tower, but unfortunately, it fell over again. Luigi was worried the townsfolk would ask them to leave, but Doc liked the idea and said that they should use some ropes to keep the tower from collapsing. So they did what Doc suggested, and that worked, and they've been there ever since. Sarge was enlisted in the Army in 1942.
I'm not watching that shit. I hate my life. I'm just watching stuff off and on. I wish I had the money.
Still driving the old model, huh?
I've been looking, but I just need someone to tell me what a good price is.
Just use Auto Trader. It's the
That cover's stupid.
No! No way! That's a terrible idea. No, it's a great idea. You got 10 million.
Backyard. I don't think so. I would never do it.
Date and place of birth plus current astrological
YouTube.
conditions.
I wish I made some money, but I don't live in Florida. I live in Michigan, where it's freezing half the time. Which, actually, think if it's Michigan, that means I can do a lot more things than anyone else can do in either state. Because, or Siberia. Siberia's a desert, though. Michigan's a lot safer than Siberia. Michigan's a lot safer than Siberia. So look at that. Michigan is a whole lot safer than Siberia.
There are so many rumors out there right now about the potential Cars Disney Plus show. And in this video, we're going to talk about the facts. Only what is true and what has been confirmed.
Cars 4? Come on, what is this? Like Cars and Toy Story are the most popular videos they made so far.
The website IMDb for the source of these rumors, including the Corbin Blue one, which I'd say is the most...
I don't care. Like, after Cars 3,
People have signed up in this
YouTube.
war of uncertainty.
I mean, I seen Toy Story 3. I mean, I seen Toy Story. I used to watch 1 and 2 all the time. And when 3 came out, I was thinking, okay, this was supposed to happen to me. Andy is about my age. Not exactly. Andy's actually older than I am. Oh, this is gonna be funny. I need to see this.
On today's episode of Rise of Forza Horizon 3 Recreations, Cars movie. And
Oh my god.
we're actually going to do something very specific in the movie because this specific event is extremely recreatable in this game, knowing the freaking surroundings that we have out here in the Outback. We're going to do the scene where freaking McQueen goes against Doc. And yes, in the scene, Doc doesn't even budge. freaking McQueen just goes flying out in a bunch of cactuses and stuff, or cacti, whatever the hell. And then, but we're actually gonna race. We're gonna find Gyagos. Actually, what you're in looks pretty good so far, even though that's
basically
it's really close. I'm not gonna lie.
Like the grill is his mustache.
I'm gonna find something to be McQueen. Nasty's gonna be the sheriff, and Teacher's gonna be Luigi because they have a freaking fiat.
I knew it. Okay.
You gotta find a Ferrari.
I need a sheriff. Wait, alright, what car is the police car?
The sheriff could also be a lot like what Gyagos is in. Find some. That's your challenge, Nasty. Go find the sheriff. Gyagos has to find a good Doc Hudson. I'm gonna use the Corvette as McQueen because the Corvette is the closest. It's American. It's front engine shape. It's a lot like McQueen. So the question is, what Corvette? Because I mean, the newer model Corvettes will put
Isn't the car that you can put on the side? Oh yeah, but it's freaking Mark II Jag. Check it for
Actually, I might use the 2009. Wait,
Isn't the car that you put like the sirens and stuff on the barn find?
oh, the Jaguar. The Jaguar barn find. You can use that. It's a Jaguar. It's not American, but you can. So let's see.
What car should I be in?
Hang on a second. Hang on. This design.
Please.
I'm gonna try a couple different
God,
Corvettes.
you misspelled word cars.
That red is way too dark.
Are you dumb? Did you? I put the word calves. Or like with an ow. Oh, how deep. I'm gonna look up a picture of him real quick because I'm just what's his name? I'm not saying you know I watched this movie. Guido? Oh,
It's Luigi.
Guido.
Oh, Guido's the freaking little thing. A little forklift, okay?
Yeah, pissed off.
Video. Oh, this is. Oh my God! I'm still using this one. I don't care. This is like. This is beautiful. Oh, can't have the window. Oh my God.
That's as close as you're gonna
sick.
get. Oh no, I can't put white balls on it.
Because I gotta use the vintage classic McQueen design that he had on in the scene. The Hudson Hornet can't have his racing livery on because I mean that's it just makes it look wrong.
It can? Okay.
It can't. Or it's up to you. If you want it to be clean blue like it actually was in the scene, you can do that.
I'll say true to the movie.
Okay, say true to the movie. Yeah, that's a good job. Dude, these wheels are like identical. This is so cool. They're literally the same wheels.
Oh my God!
I didn't put the tires in TV. It's so beautiful. It is so pretty. I am lightning.
Is there a class?
Yeah.
What does that do? So we keep it in stock when we do.
Well, Gyagos, you're gonna have to go as high as you possibly can, whatever you're in, because you're supposed to be as quick as me. Even though that actually doesn't really make that much logical sense.
A class it is.
Well, I'm gonna put rally suspension because McQueen pretty much has rally suspension. Like the way he's animated, and it's just like physics of his car in like that Pixar made him. He could pretty much be on rally. McQueen is coming out, boys. Ka-chow! Oh my God, this actually looks great. This looks so good. Someone needs to be out here with me. I am like, this is probably my most favorite freaking Forza crazy we've ever made.
My car is glitching out so much right now.
Yeah. I think it also agrees. It's all the wheels.
Mail this from Forza later, guys.
And then once I start getting dusty out in the desert, it's gonna. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, Gyagos. It's so pretty.
It's a Mercury.
It's so pretty. Gyagos.
Dr. Hudson.
I'm kind of sad considering I can't put white walls on this car. This is what I'm gonna get.
I'm kind of cringing because that's a Jag. Like that's a classic Jag. Like that's a well-known
I know.
classic
I
Jag.
have white inside of this are freaking brown mix.
Okay, whatever. It works. It works. It's creativity.
Ooh, I want to try. I need to look it up.
I mean, all you have to do is paint it bright yellow, okay? And it should come out. This is gonna be freaking slime.
Here I am, boys.
Luigi.
Yes.
It's good.
They don't have.
Lately, I just haven't been feeling quite like myself.
I want to break free. I don't feel like shit. Eventually.
It's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. Dude, Radiator Swing Squad. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a little
Look at
race.
this. I want to break free.
Warmest and Gorge in this game will be Willie's Butte in Cars freaking 1. So
After this, I'm going to upload some. After I get these videos uploaded, guys, I'm going to play some Forza Horizon 3 for fun.
You will go around Willie's Butte, one lap, and then come back. There will be no bull hogging. No wrecking, no
You had a Jeep, didn't you?
You should just memorize it, and then you should just quote it right beforehand. It'll be freaking beautiful. I am loving this so much. You have no idea. I'm like a freaking kid in the game.
I feel weird having a V8 in this thing, but it works, I guess.
Alright, so we're gonna start it right out here. We're gonna start it right. Wait, where's the? Oh, the trail entrance is right here. So let's line up right
I
about
want
here.
to see if I can find his freaking lines for the scene. So that
No, go find it. Search like the race or whatever. Go find it and then memorize it and then come back. Okay, so if we go to our map, Gallegos, pretty much we're gonna go obviously up to here, around here, and then we're gonna make our way back to like down here. And kind of routed weird, but we gotta make our way, and then we just gotta make a lap back. We just gotta do a lap around Willie's Butte, aka Ormiston Gorge.
Okay.
Oh my Oh my gosh, Pigeon, you gotta find the video too, and you gotta do your freaking Luigi lines.
I don't speak Italian.
he's not gonna be able to say the go part.
What? Why not?
He says it all weird. He says it in like a weird language. I don't know if it's like Italian or something, but he says
A weird language! Boy, it's freaking Italian! What do you think, it's freaking Japanese?
I'm sorry. I just said Italian. Gentlemen, one last race. You will go to Willie's Butte, go around Willie's Butte, and come back. There will be no biting, no spin.
No shitting, no shitting, no shitting.
No road race. Okay. Okay. On your mark. Get ready. 1 second.
Let's go! 4, go. Let's go! That was it! All right, Luigi. Oh, that was perfect, just like the movie right there. Ooh, drifting it out on the dirt. Okay, we got Doc Hudson right there. Home on here. Oh shoot, I'm gonna go this way. Yep, that was the best idea. Guy goes freaking long gone up there. Come on, McQueen. You might have race tires on this freaking off-road surface, but you can do this. You can. I legitimately have race tires too. That's the thing. So I'm gonna be sliding all over the place. Get out of it! Get out of it! Get out of this lake! Get out of this lake! So the equivalent to. There's a rock right there! What the frick? Go by the rock! I swear to God. Damn, hold me there.
Oh, God, I do.
Bad air. I will not press it. Oh, I see it. Okay, good thing there aren't any cacti on this course.
Oh!
Rocks everywhere.
And trees.
Wait, Gallegos is going the long way around. We're trying to shortcut. It's my only hope at this point.
Oh, I see Jacob. I see McQueen.
Come on. Okay, no trees in this sight.
Doc is drawing a really wide. Oh my God.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Oh, it's
Come on,
coming
come
now.
on, come on, come on, come on. Oh!
Oh,
I see Doc.
it's something. They're right here.
Oh, God. Ah! Oh, there's Doc Hudson. I'm back on the road. Transit van, get out of the way. We gotta make it back. We gotta make it back to the town of Radio Springs. We just went around the Willie's Butte. There's the group destination back there, back there, back there. Come on, come on. Come on. We're gonna take it out.
Don't hit your suspension!
Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Wait, he's still right there. What? Wait.
It's
Wait.
awkward.
Wait. Yeah!
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what to call that.
Well, you see, considering that I didn't have my tongue sticking out at the front, I think that's a tie. Or not. I thought after I did that jump and my suspension just went rip, I thought that was me going into the cacti right over there. I was freaking done, but Gallegos is still right there with me. Dude, that shortcut is the only thing that saved me. Other than that, Doc Hudson freaking knows his place. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. We did the smallest little part that takes place in the movie Cars
And there's 2 whole Cars movies. In fact, there's a 3rd one on the way that I'm extremely hyped for so far. And comment down below or just freaking like this video if you want us to see us do more Cars stuff, because we could clearly do more. There's stuff with the King, Chick Hicks. There's all those races that they had. We could try to recreate to our best. There's a bunch of other Cars related stuff that we can
Okay, hang on. If we do anything else that involves the king, I call him, please. Because
well, Pigeon called him before. Pigeon.
I'd be king.
catch up to him with only 60 laps to go.
You're going big, kid. Just keep your head on.
Right. Extra big. Where did McQueen find you? Those round things are called tires, and they go under the car.
No. You will have your chance, Guido. You will have your chance.
Kid's just trying to be a hero, huh? What do you think of this? Yeah, that's it, kid. What? Whoa! Get it out! Time then. Good job. What a move by McQueen. He's caught up to the leaders. Oh, yeah, this is what it's all about for the lead with 10 to go.
Hi, John. Just relaxing. That's all I'm doing. What? Just relaxing, John. Having fun. That's all I'm doing.
We gotta get him back up there fast. We're gonna be a lap down and we'll never win this race.
Rito, it's time.
Hey, Tiny, you gotta clean this windshield.
Just staying warm. That's all I'm doing, John.
That was the fastest pit stop I've ever seen. It was a great stop, but you still gotta get that race car out. It's gonna be close.
Wow. That's doing pretty good. Still can't believe how high this numbers went already. After this, I gotta read a book later. Oh, that's old. That's extremely old. My hair is not orange. That stuff I use was only day, so I don't know why. You know, it's yellow, John. It's been that color for a while now, so I don't know why. It must be the sunlight.
There she goes. Lightning is no stranger to blown tires.
You can say that again. Chick Hicks closed in from behind and edged his bumper right into Lightning's back wheel.
I gotta do it
Sure
tonight.
knew what he was doing, all right.
I have to point out that Chick Hicks isn't doing anything illegal here. No flag or penalties were had.
Not at all, Erica. Drummond is racing. Lightning just came up with a short end of the stick on this one.
With 6 laps to go, Lightning is forced to the pit with little chance of regaining ground.
It was not looking good for Lightning until this beautiful yellow flag flew up in the air.
That's right, Roy. The caution flag locks all cars in place for a lap. If McQueen's pit crew can get him in and out quick enough, he may just have a chance.
It's going to be a nail biter.
Pit maintenance crews can number as many as 15, but only 6 can be over the wall.
We'll never win this race.
Looks like Lightning is 10 shy at 15.
Rito, it's time.
And he's only got one man over the wall?
Hey, Tiny, you gotta clean this windshield.
You were once part of a pit crew, Roy. How often do crews push each other behind the scenes?
Well, more than you think, Erica. If they see one side of weakness, they pounce like there's no tomorrow. You have to stay focused.
I can see the look of determination in his eyes.
What do you say, Erica? How quick do you think Guido can get Lightning out of the pit?
Let's see. He has to change 4 tires all on his own? A stop takes on average 7 seconds with a full pit crew.
Guido is already sitting and waiting with those 4 tires.
I think Lightning will be out in 28 seconds.
Final answer?
Final answer.
4 seconds, Erica.
That is nothing short of impressive. I still don't understand how Guido managed to change all those tires on his own.
Let's take another gander at Guido's wild technique. Each of them tires needs 5 lug nuts. That's 20 nuts in 4 seconds. Look at him chuck all them up at once. And somehow, he's able to stick 5 nuts before the next tire hits the ground.
Unbelievable. I don't think anyone is more surprised than Chick Hicks' pit crew.
It's unbelievable work by the pit, but Lightning still has to beat out the pace car.
It's gonna be close.
That is one tough cookie.
Coming up on Racing Sports Network.
Oh. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Something stinks. I wonder where that smell is. Oh, that's right. It's me. But that place, that part, it always stinks where I'm standing because it's the coldest place in the house. So it always stinks. Okay, videos are uploaded. Okay.
It's in your nature to reach for more. It's in our nature to make it cost less.
Well, I didn't have this one on my 2021 bingo
Oh,
card.
I seen this already, John.
Cartoon Network is about to enter
I know, preschool stuff. Cartoon Network had preschool stuff on here at one time. Yeah, John, I know. I seen that video. That video sucked. That's why I see. I remember. Yeah, John, I heard that. It's gonna become a preschool channel. I heard about that. Where was this taken at? Where's this video taken from? Oh, that's one of our sirens. Where is this siren at? Three Rivers? Let's be around us. This is not one of my videos. Yep, that's around our area. Huh. I don't know why. Maybe because maybe it'd be less crappy stuff. I seriously don't know why, John. Livonia? Who knows, John? By the way, John, I know something you don't know. I can't say. I promised I wouldn't say nothing because I know something you don't know. And you already are in hot water for doing something you should have done. Somehow, you told someone about something you were supposed to tell someone about. Now I got a lawyer. Now I got lawyers calling me saying I'm going to get sued. I wonder what you did, John, to get them mad. I had a lawyer call me the other day saying that I'm getting charged with something that I didn't do enough of. Yeah, but your partner, your sister station, JHK, and everything, it said something they shouldn't have said. So I told him, well, listen to me. He runs his channel the way he does. Okay, the only thing I do is just run it. He runs it. I take ownership. So I take care of the tech. I mean, I told him, listen to me. It's like a net. I'm like the network. Okay, I own the net. I own his. Yeah, I own the name. But he owns the channel. He runs where he wants to run there. He wouldn't tell me what it was. He told me that it was something illegal. Well, I don't know how he got my number, John. Somehow he must have went to the post office, show if I something something shiny to him, to figure out where my pillbox was from. I told him I got my phone number from the post office. Oh, okay. How do you get that? He said with a piece of paper. Okay, what do you want? He told me that you told him stuff that wasn't supposed to be told to the public yet. I told him, listen to me. What he told you guys must have been something else. He said you were supposed to show something that was supposed to be shown yet, but I told him, listen to me. You have no proof, and I looked up the video, and that video's been out for over a year. I told him, listen to me. Listen to me. It was in stores. He bought it. I told him, you have nothing. Are you part of the ATF? No. Then goodbye. I told him, are you part of the ATF? He said, no. Then you have nothing to do with me, so goodbye. I hanged up on the phone him. Because he said you stole something from a store, which last time I checked, you didn't steal it, you buy it. He said you stole C4. I told ATF, listen to me. C4 is an energy drink, not explosive. He thought you stole explosives. You're the ATF. He said, well, yeah, the drink. Last time I heard C4. I got called for the ATF told, he was the lawyer for the ATF. The Office of Alcohol, Firearms, and Tobacco and Explosives, the ATF. C4 is technically classified as alcohol, but it's not explosive. So I told him to go F himself, and I hanged the phone upon him and blocked his number. So I don't think about nothing, John. I took care of it, John. Just some crap about you having C4. Last time I checked, I can make C4 myself. I know how to make it. It's really easy to make C4, but, well, you drank the stuff, so technically it's not illegal. So I hanged up the phone and ignored him. So don't worry, John. I took care of it. That's a weird-looking siren. Don't worry about it, John. I got rid of it. Don't worry, John. I got rid of it. So don't worry about it.
I'm Mike Richards, the executive producer of Jeopardy. Over the
What?
weekend, we lost our beloved host, Alex Trebek.
What? What?
He's a delivery guy.
YouTube.
Zombie Slayer.
I don't care. Who would want to be doing that? That's just stupid. Yeah, took care of it, John. Just an idiot he's some asshole trying to be a lawyer. And he's wrong. Ooh, I wouldn't have seen that. Ooh, that looks neat. Eddie Fast. It's fake. There's no Freddy Fazbear Pizza anytime soon, so it doesn't really matter.
Hey everyone, Josh from CaliforniaThroughMyLens.com. Today we're in Cars Land in Disney's California Adventure, and we're going to compare it with the actual Route 66.
Freddy Fazbear Pizza, where I become a jerk. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
It's no secret that the Cars movie took a lot of inspiration from the historic American highway known as Route 66. My dad and I got a chance to drive it over 14 days in 2019, so I figured it'd be fun to head to Disney's California Adventure, walk Cars Land, and see how it compares to the actual Route 66. These comparisons are based on my own time driving the route and some research I did online. You can see any of the sites I got information from in the description. Anyways, here are some of the comparisons I made between Cars Land and Route 66. First up, the easy ones. Right when you walk into Cars Land, you'll see a sign with a silhouetted car that says, "Here it is." This sign is iconic. Research I did online. You can see any of the sites I got information from in the description. Anyways, here are some of the comparisons I made between Cars Land and Route 66.
Population 12. I don't believe that. Elevation 160 feet. Population 12. I don't believe that. You see here. I think it was less than 12. You see here. Yes, here. Lizzie, Guido, Luigi, Sheriff, Doc, Red, Sarge, Fillmore, Sally, Flo, Ramon. Yep, 12. Actually, yeah, it was 12. 13 if you count Lightning and Mac, so he has 12. So yeah, 12 is right.
First up, the easy ones. Right when you walk into Cars Land, you'll see a sign with a silhouetted car that says, "Here it is."
Arizona.
This sign is iconic on Route 66 for the Jackrabbit Trading Post in Arizona. The sign has a jackrabbit instead of a silhouetted car, though, but you'll see many different variations of this sign along Route 66 today. Next up, right next to the sign is the Cozy Cone Motel. While it is a restaurant in Cars Land with each cone being a different type of food, it's inspired by the Wigwam hotels along Route 66. There are only 2 remaining, with one in San Bernardino, California, and the other in Holbrook, Arizona.
Too far.
I got a chance to stay in one of them during our road trip, and they're really fun to see and to stay at on Route 66.
They're small.
It's great to see them represented so well in Cars Land, and
actually, I do remember seeing one online before. They're small, but they're big. Okay, if that makes any sense. Like, there's a person that actually stayed in one. I mean, I was watching a guy there a few months ago online, or was last year, stayed in one, and he told me it's just like it's small, but it works. And bathroom's decent size, but yes, and there's no fridge. Well, actually, there's a fridge, but it's in the bathroom. And minus this is only supposed to fit one bed in here, but we got this cot. My dad said he'll take. I'll take this cot. Dad will take my dad to take the bed, and we always wanted to stay in one of these, but the prices are not that bad. The prices are quite cheap. Depends what time of year you come to. So they fit 2 beds in there, and a chair and a TV. Had a chair, a TV, and a little side table about the size of my desk. The table is about the size of a file. You know how a file cabinet is? About the size of a filing cabinet. That's how big the table was. It had a TV, had a flat screen TV in it, which these days not bad. And it was about the size of my flat screen TV, a 32-inch. Which they're small, so it makes sense. What? What whistle? I don't whistle once though.
I have to imagine that the name Cozy Cones comes from the Cozy Dog restaurant in Illinois.
So yeah.
Next to Cozy Cones is the Curios shop, which resembles the one in Eric, Oklahoma, run by the eccentric Harley. The signs all outside the shop are a lot like the signs outside his shop. Plus, he is the person that supposedly the Mater character was based on in the Cars movie. My dad and I paid him a visit while we were driving the route, and he really sounds a lot like the movie character.
Well, hey, we want to welcome you to Eric, Oklahoma.
Oh, I know that is. I know this guy is. I have sexed.
It was a fun connection to make and to see in Cars Land, and it's cool to see how both of these shops look so similar. It does also resemble the Hackberry General Store as well. Moving on, Fillmore's Taste Inn is based on the Meteor City Trading Post in Arizona. This place was run down when we went, and the freeway exit was closed, so this is the only clip that I got. In case you didn't know, the VW van is named Fillmore in the movie, and it's supposedly based on Bob Waldmeyer, who was a famous artist and character who drove along the route. You'll definitely see a lot about him when you drive Route 66.
I've been on 66 in the Sears Tower.
Moving on to the Cars ride, the mountain range behind the ride, and
before I forget, guys, Route 66 starts in Chicago, Illinois, and goes right next to the Sears Tower. Yes, the Sears Tower. Not the Willis Tower, the Sears Tower. It's called the Sears Tower. It's going to stay the Sears Tower. People call it the Willis Tower. I call it the Sears Tower. I call it the Sears Tower. It's called the Sears Tower. Okay? It was built in I was there in 2009. It's called the Sears Tower. Okay? A few months later, they changed it to the Willis Tower. But I will still call it the Sears Tower until the day that I die.
Behind the city in the movie resembles Cadillac Ranch with the Cadillacs buried in the ground. It's cool to see how they implemented it so subtly in the mountain range, and it's only something you would notice after you've been told that it's there. Supposedly, the mountain range itself is based on mountains outside of Tucumcari.
Hey, it's Honda.
I didn't get any clips of.
It's a Honda logo.
It looked a lot like the Yellow Horse area on the border of Arizona and New Mexico. It also looked a lot like the Black Mountains outside of Arizona, and I'm sure they took inspiration from a lot of different parts of Route 66. Side note, the Cars ride is a total blast, and I highly recommend you do it if you go. Next up, outside of the Cars ride, you'll find 5 signs that make a sentence as you walk past them. These are the famous Burma-shaped signs that were all over Route 66 in its heyday. They were fun to read for passers-by since cars went a lot slower than they do today. They told little stories or had funny sayings as you drove by them, just like they do in Cars Land, and there's still many on the route and in museums along the route today. Next up, on the ride and all around the land, you'll see the small tractors that they tip over in the movie. I was told that these were inspired by the donkeys and oatmen that roam the streets. I don't know if that's true, but it makes a lot of sense to have these fun characters, much like the fun donkeys and oatmen. Heading on to Flo's V8 Cafe, I didn't really see anything on Route 66 that resembled the cafe itself. However, supposedly the Flo character was based on one of the owners of the Midpoint Cafe.
Okay.
The interior of Flo's looks a lot like an old school diner, and that is similar to what the Midpoint Cafe looks like in Texas as well.
Okay.
Outside of Luigi's flying tires, there's a tire tower that's leaning slightly. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but to me, the leaning tower outside of the shop seemed like it could have been inspired by the Leaning Tower in Texas.
No, I think it was
That's
based on the
a pretty iconic spot in Texas, so I wouldn't be surprised if they integrated it into the design.
Actually, no. Everyone thought the Leaning Tower. Actually, there's a water tower called Burton, Texas, USA that has a Leaning Water Tower. It's also based off the Leaning Tower of Pisa, too. It's based off both things, I think.
Design, but again, it could just be a leaning tower of tires. Lastly, across from Luigi's is Ramon's House of Body Art, which was inspired by the U Drop Inn in Shamrock, Texas. This building has been there since 1936, and even Elvis stopped by for a meal. This is one of the easiest comparisons to make, as the U Drop Inn really does look like its Cars Land equivalent.
Yeah.
One last note, Cars Land is full of neon signs, and it's really fun to explore at night. Neon signs were one of the highlights on Route 66 as well, even though a lot of them are in disrepair. While I didn't see many in Cars Land that were directly inspired off a design I saw on Route 66, I did think it was a lot of fun to see how Cars Land embraced the neon signs, and you definitely want to spend some time here at night if you get the chance.
No vacancy.
Thanks so much for exploring with me. Let me know if I left something off that you know about Route 66 and Cars Land, and we'll see you on the next video.
No, not really. I can't think of anything right now. I watch some weird stuff guys on YouTube, I know.
Due to the closure of Fred Bear's Family Diner, Fazbear Entertainment had bought out. The King's Restaurant, rebranded as Freddy Jr.'s, planned out to open near the fall of 1984.
I don't care. 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 I don't care.
Now, blinkers on. What? No, it's not. Hey, your blinkers on. You come back down.
Oh. Takes care of Sailor. Stop you guys.
No, you're getting the car wash McQueen. Get them back.
Whitney, how do you keep your focus racing against Bobby and Cal?
I mean, I think the key is we respect each other. These guys are real class acts. Congratulations, coaches.
They're gonna pay.
Rick wins today, Cal.
Thank you, Shed. It was a great move. I was saying, hey, back it up.
like 8 degrees outside.
Ideas are like children. You love them all equally, except for your favorite. 4 simple words.
Fuck you up.
That's 3 words.
It's currently 9 degrees out now. Hey, fucking yes, these assholes. Look a bit.
Good morning, Dimsdale. Do you know why it's good?
Because today's my birthday. Right.
No, because tonight's the night of the big Chip Skylark concert. And here's his new hit song, My Shiny Teeth and Feet.
Chip Skylark, that lame pretty boy dork singer, he stinks.
Does not. I wish Chip Skylark was around when I had a band. We'd have rocked out loud. Did you know I used to play the electric triangle? But your band stunk. But with Chip, we wouldn't have.
Taylor, isn't there something special you want to say to me? Considering what day it is?
Yeah, pipe down so I can jam to this awesome Chip song.
Thank you, Karma. I can't wait to see what Mom made me for my special birthday dinner. Cookies for dinner with our phone number on them.
Sure, tonight's the night of the Chip Skylark concert.
Your mom and I are going to throw these to Chip while he's on stage.
And maybe he'll call us and offer to be your big brother.
You guys are going to the concert tonight of all nights? What's so special about Chip Skylark?
Open your eyes, son. That tastes delicious. Good gosh, son. We have a special surprise for you.
A surprise? What is it? What?
It's Vicky.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Turner. Hello, Kim, who's not Chip Skylark.
She's being paid quadruple to babysit so we can go to the Chip Skylark concert tonight.
And there's extra money in there so you kids can watch the concert on pay-per-view. Have a fun chip-filled night. Welcome to Chip Watch Tonight. I'm your host, Chet Yuta, and we're
Pay-per-view.
hours away from the live broadcast of the big Chip Skylark concert.
Move it, twerp. It's pay-per-view, which means if I don't you, then someone's gonna pay.
Are you okay, not Chip?
Everybody forgot about my birthday because of Chip stinking Skylark.
Hey, it's funny turned out so delicious.
Yeah, well, you know what I wish? I wish something bad would happen to him.
Okay, but you just can't wish him maimed.
Okay then, I wish
Or injured.
them
Or beaten. Or dead.
I wish that the worst possible non-lethal thing would happen to Chip Skylark right now. Who in their right mind would think of interrupting me when I'm about to watch tape?
I wish I had some set. Okay, so I wish I had a TV station. No offense, guys. If I had the money, I'd build my own car. But you know me, I'm broke because I'm effing broke. Wait, ask her. 85. I had games. I mean, I guess from the 2000. Remember you played 2002? Yeah, my hands cramped because I couldn't close the throttle.
doing everything we can to keep you connected to your money. You can access your checking account 24/7 through 56,000 fee-free ATMs, online